there's this wonderful Luxor Market. Let's go explore it.
Welcome to Luxor.
What is this here?
This is clothes shop. Clothes shop. Okay.
Shop.
This is very nice.
Food, clothing. Okay. And we're going to go right into the heart of downtown Luxor to the Egyptian Market, one of the most fascinating sights you can find anywhere in your travels. This is life lived out in the open, in the streets. You're going to see donkeys all over Egypt, and certainly here at the Luxor Market. A little back sheet. Here you go, for your donkey. I just got 2, 3, that's all I got.
No, it's me, friend. Me 5, brother.
60?
Yeah. Me horsey.
Okay, here. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Okay. To photograph him, this guy would like a little tip. Some bakshish for the donkey.
Okay. Welcome to Luxor. Come on.
A most exotic market. And it's all very safe and friendly, and people genuinely want to talk with you. We had time to walk back through the market and do some shopping, talk to some of the shop owners. And for me, this was really one of the great highlights of the tour. We also visited similar markets in the town of Aswan and in the big city of Cairo. Just part of the great diversity that Egypt has to offer. Not only do they have some of the world's oldest and most significant historic sites, such as the pyramids and the great temples, but they have these colorful towns with their outdoor bazaars. And there's also a lot of beaches and lakes and sports activities in Egypt as well. So you'll find a lot of things to enjoy in this ancient country, in the heart of the old Egyptian market here in Luxor. It's just one of the most colorful and interesting places that you'll ever visit. They have no need of roofs over some of these little markets because it doesn't rain down here. It's a desert, and the temperatures are never cold, so you don't have to worry about being inside in a heated building. It's a lot more pleasant, in fact, to be outdoors on the street. The Luxor Market is really 2 different markets all along one street. At one end, there is the touristic market that we'll be getting to shortly. And at this end, it's the local market. And what a difference. The local market, there's really nothing much here for a tourist to purchase unless you want to buy some clothing. But things to see are just out of this world. You can see folks leading their local lives, a few tourists going through in horse carriages. That's another way to visit the Luxor Market. It's sometimes called the Oriental Market or Egyptian Market, but really it's just the Luxor Market for the local residents. A lot of photo opportunities, and sometimes you want to tip somebody if they've got their hand out. But most people are happy to be photographed. They don't mind at all here. Here's a friendly guy selling spices. What you got here? Spice?
Spice.
Spice.
Very nice spice.
Yeah.
Fresh spice.
Like, what do you have? What?
I have everything. I have haricot, I have beans, I have
Beans.
I have everything. Come inside.
He's doing a pretty good business there. Again, it's for the locals, not so much for the tourists. When we get into the touristic market, you'll see the difference. The road is paved. It's a little bit cleaner. And most tourists actually don't even venture down here into the local market. But for those who are adventurous, it's worth a look. Perfectly safe. These people are very friendly. They're either happy to see you or they could care less. Half the time they just ignore you, which is fine. And it's all well lit up. It stays open till nearly 10 o'clock every night. Opens up at about 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's worth a visit. It just takes about a half an hour to have a quick look at the local market. Or you could keep going. It goes for about 1 mile. Just about all the way down to the train station. But you just walk in as long as you feel like it, and then you turn around and you walk back out the same way. There's a very typical scene. The shisha, the water pipe, playing some dominoes at a little outdoor coffee shop. This is just right in the street on a portable table with a rug for the tablecloth. And friendly guys
They too would like a little tip sometimes. There's 3 guys on a motorcycle. Sometimes you'll see a family of 4 on a motorcycle going by. There's no cars allowed on that main Market Street, but of course you're always going to have some motorbikes going through and the horse carriages going through. Some very colorful clothing. If you want a good deal on some Egyptian cotton, dresses, underwear, galabia, this would be a fine place to do some shopping. Now, check out this guy's stall. He doesn't have much in the way of amenities in his shop. Just a pile of clothing right on the dirt street. But this is a good price, I'm sure. Low overhead, more carriages. You can come out here during the daytime and maybe it's even better than for some photographs, more lighting. And now look at the difference. We've entered the touristic market. It's the same street. It's the end towards the Luxor temple. And now all of a sudden, things are different. There's a coffee shop, a rather hip place with a Che poster up there and great lighting. More friendly folks in their shishas, their water pipes. This is quite the scene in the touristic market, which is also a lot of fun.
This is one of the better places to purchase some souvenirs, some Egyptian crafts perhaps. And the history of Egyptian art plays a role perhaps in deciding what you'd like to purchase.
And you're going to notice that the salesmen here are a lot more aggressive than they were back in the local market. They would like to get you into their shops.
And what fun for us Hawaii travelers to see something so foreign and so exotic.
And yes, you can bargain. It's expected, actually. You don't want to pay whatever price they're asking. You want to get them down about half if you can. Have some fun and get a good deal while you're at it.
Anybody buying? T-shirts, $2.
$3 or $4. He thought I wasn't with this, so he wanted. First, and I wanted the little camel with it. He said $200 US. I said, no way. He kept coming after me with the package. And finally I thought, this is too much. And he was talking to them and we ended up buying for 20 pounds for each
20
one.
pounds.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, $4.
And he said, this is good quality. I said, yeah, good quality. Good quality is only $4.
Oh, camels?
What's that? Look at the back. Look at the back.
Egypt.
Yes, you have one exactly.
Shisha water buy?
Shisha.
Yeah, shisha water buy.
Okay. Let's see your camel.
Yeah, that's the same
Oh,
one.
whole-
This doesn't have a back.
bunch of camels.
Yeah, bunch of camels.
Okay.
No, that's
Very good.
that one is pretty.
Ooh, pyramid.
Ah, the Sphinx and the pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid and sphinx. Good.
Well, you still got a little more shopping time. Maybe you'll get one more. Your father.
Good. Mango.
Oh, mango.
Yeah, mango. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Baba.
Baba. Hello, Baba. How are you?
Picture.
There we go. There you too. All right. Thanks a lot.
The friendly guy has a nice little stand we'll show you in a moment of the reproductions of the artifacts,
Camel.
Lake antiquities.
Oh, America, yeah. America.
Alabaster, not gips.
Yeah,
Basalt alabaster.
it's nice.
Handmade. Handmade all. It's family work. It's my family.
Wow,
Yeah, this is my family work.
it's nice.
Alabaster, basalt. Basalt.
Really, handmade.
Yeah. A granite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but handmade. This is granite, not handmade.
Machine.
Yes,
machine made.
machine made. Alabaster, Horus alabaster, shiny.
Very nice.
For white one, 20 Egyptian.
That's good.
That one, 25.
Uh-huh.
The big one for 40. The big one.
Yeah, big, very big.
And the very tiny one, it's cost 10 Egyptian pound.
Oh,
The tiny one, 10 Egyptian pound.
right.
50 pound.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. I give you the free one. No,
That's okay.
Of course, when you buy little trophies like this and talk them down and have an experience. It's a lot more interesting than just buying something off a shelf in a store. Something you'll always remember when you look at that item back home.
It's cheap bags, madam, $4. It costs 20 Egyptian pound and no more.
Well, Luxor has been a market town for about 4,000 years or longer. Back then, 4,000 years ago, it may well have been the most important city in the world. It was the heart of the great Egyptian Empire, which then was the most powerful empire anyplace. And it's still going 4,000 years later.
There's our man.